Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and I'm going to show you how to make these fall flowers, or you can use these flowers for any season. So let's get started. To make these flowers, I'm going to be using Memento Dew Drop Inks, and if you notice, these are shaped like dewdrops, but they're also shaped like flower petals. So if you put a bunch of these together, guess what? You get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using some of the scraps of paper, and let's try the red. I like the red, the oranges. I'm going to make a bunch of different colors that are fall themed, but like I said, you can use these for any season. And so I'm taking my dewdrop ink and I'm just going to press it onto my paper, and this is cardstock. So in order to form one flower, I'm going to need 7 of these. Okay, and I have a bunch of these dewdrop inks. They do come in many colors. You can actually buy them in a set of 12. And I will post Maymay's store below in the description box. And so let's go ahead and cut these out. And if you like fussy cutting like I do, the best scissors are these Cutter Bee scissors because they have that rubber around them, so it protects your fingers and your hands don't hurt. So I love these scissors. And these are actually available in Maymay's store as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a bunch of these, and then I'll come back and we'll put our flower together. Okay, so once you have everything all cut out, you can start to put your flower together. And what I'm going to use as my base is this cereal box, or I should say a circle cut out from a cereal box. And I just used my 1-inch hole punch and got some of the cardboard. You can use cereal box, popcorn box, and I just cut a bunch of them out to use as my card base. But you can also use this as a center for your flower as well. And I'll show you one that I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn that over and mark my center. That way I know how to position my petals on here. And you don't have to do that, but I just want to do that so that I can have some, I'll know where to put my petals. And for this, I am using the Art Glitter Glue, my favorite glue, because it dries quick and it dries clear. Okay, so you're going to position your petal just like this in the middle here. Just like that. And then I'm going to just keep going around it. And these are quick and easy flowers. You can make them, make a bunch of them. Great weekend craft. And they're great to add to your scrapbooking, or if you make mini albums and it lays flat enough, you could add these to your cards as well. Okay. And you see how that is? To me, it needs something else, like maybe some type of stitching around it, around the edge. So I'm going to just use my, I always have to do something like this. See how it looks kind of plain? This is just another idea you can do, is to add some stitching or some dots. Or you can, here's another idea, you can take some stickles or some art glitter drops like this one, and you can go around the edges, and that gives it a nice sparkle to it. So just giving you ideas to inspire you. And just adding that little bit of stitching around there. Let me let you see. I got to be careful because this might still be just a little bit wet. Just adding that little bit of stitching brings it out a little bit more. And if you want it to be even darker, just do it thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and then we'll put our center on here. Okay, so I got a few of my sequins out, but let me show you what that stitching looks like. I actually decided to go in and do a double stitching around this, just to bring it out even more, but you can do whatever you want on these. Just get creative and do your own thing. So now we got to do a center, and for this center, I could either use something like this and put it in the middle here, or I can take, and this is just a piece of cardboard like I said before, you could do that, or you can take your sequins, or you can use buttons. So I have a bunch of buttons here that I've been working with as well. So I'm going to use this bright green. I'll go for it. So I could just do one in the center, or I can just kind of go around this and add a few more. I think it'll be nice with like a cluster of sequins. And you can make these throughout the year and decorate all kinds of things. Okay, and that's what I have so far. Just pushing those together here. And it's still wet, so. And look at that, you just created a flower. I want to show you some of the other ones that I created as well. Let's see. And look at this. This is in the orange because I'm doing fall theme. This was actually in the rich cocoa, but it came out like this. And you see how the white still shows through on some of these? I really like that. It just gives it another texture. Here's the yellow one. I mean, I've been really working on these. Here's one, actually with the yellow, I went around it. I used my Copic marker and just made little dots around it to kind of just bring it out. You can decorate these however you want. Here's another one. I popped a button on the middle. And look at this one. This one, I just put one of the little cardboard things in there. Let me show you what the back of these look like. It looks just like that. So I put the little cardboard thing on there. And this paper, if you haven't seen my other videos, this paper is actually from the inside of the envelope where you get your bills. So you can use your junk mail also. So I've been having some fun with these. Here's another one that I made, and with that red, what I did was I just went in with some red glitter drops. Added some brown to that one, some brown sequins. And these last two I'm going to show you. Look at that. So I am going to be making more of these because they were so much fun. Now, if you don't happen to have these dewdrop inks and you want to get that shape, you can still create your own dewdrop shape or flower petal shape, and you could just trace one out, and then that'll be your template, and then just keep tracing it and making a bunch of those. So I hope this idea inspired you. These are so fun to make, and there's so many possibilities with these. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and comment below, and I will see you real soon. Bye.